Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Hannah and welcome to my channel. I wanted to go ahead and do a video today on blushes. I am going to be telling you about my favorite blushes, swatching them as well so that way you can see the color payoff, and then letting you know the pros and cons of the blushes in my collection. That way you can decide if, bear with me, let me fix this. There we go. That way you can decide if it's something that you want to buy, or if you're in the market for a new blush, you can kind of see some options that maybe you have not tried. So I am just going to go ahead and jump right into the video. And let's see. I am not going to go in any particular order with this. I'm just going to dive right in. And again, this is in no order of preference. These are my favorite blushes. I don't really have a favorite out of these. They're just all kind of on par for me. So let's go ahead and just dive right in, shall we? So first blush is by Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Glow Blush, and this is in the shade 50. It doesn't say the name of the shade on it, but this is what the blush looks like. It is a stunning... It kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm blush, if you're familiar with that cult favorite from way back when. So this is a peachy pink blush that has a nice shimmer to it. It's really, really beautiful. I think that really any complexion could pull this off. I do prefer it more when I'm fair. I do have a little bit of a tan right now, and it still shows up nicely. I think it's like a really nice everyday shade that really is complementary to all skin tones. I will go ahead and swatch this on my hand for you guys. This is what it looks like. So as you can see from the swatch here, it's really, really pretty. It has that kind of like pinkish peach tone to it that really is so flattering for everybody. I feel like it's just a really great blush to add to your collection. I will say I don't typically find myself reaching for this as much as some of the other ones. No reason why. Hold on a minute. Hi, honey bunch. But anyway, so it's a really great option. I like the compactness of the compact. It's really small. It's easy to travel with. It has a mirror inside the lid. Closes nicely. It is a little bit more on the pricey side. I don't remember the price, but you can purchase this at Nordstrom or Sephora. So that is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Glow Blush. Next is the Cloud Crush blushes from Too Faced, and if you do subscribe to my channel, I have a video on these blushes. This particular one is my favorite shade out of the collection. It's called Head in the Clouds, and I think it's just a really, really beautiful neutral pink that is so gorgeous. I will show you guys how it swatches. This is the color right here. It does have a slight luminosity to it, as you can kind of see from that. It is so gorgeous, and I would say really anyone can pull this off. I will say if you are somebody that has a medium to like darker complexion, this would probably suit you a little bit more. It's just really, really beautiful. It's more like a neutral pink, I would say. And it does have luminosity to it, unlike the Giorgio Armani, which I would consider to be more of like a shimmery shade. This one I would describe as more luminous. So if you kind of want that, which one of my favorite things is that kind of lit from within glow to your skin, then I would say this is a really great option. So again, this is the Head in the Clouds shade from Too Faced. Cloud Crush is the collection. All right, so next up, I am going to, let's see. I'm going to talk about this one. This one I reach for so often. It's by Jane Iredale. It's their Pure Pressed blush in the color Barely Rose. This is what the compact looks like. It's a very minimal. Jane Iredale is a more natural brand, so you're going to find more natural ingredients in the product. And I don't know, I'm a fan of Jane Iredale. I think that if you have sensitive skin, if you don't want those additives to your products, then this is a really great option. And this is the color. As you can see, it's just like a really nice, I'd kind of describe this as like a warm neutral shade. I will swatch it for you guys. I reach for this one a lot. So this is it. As you can see, it's like very, it's like a muted pink. It's so stunning though. Like when I put it on my cheeks and I blend it in with a brush, it's just so beautiful. I think anyone can pull this off, whether you're fair, you have a fair complexion, all the way up to dark. I think it would just look so stunning on all skin tones. So that is the Pure Pressed blush from Jane Iredale. All right, so up next I have Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Divine Blush. I'm gonna preface that this particular blush does contain talc. I believe the other ones don't. The Giorgio Armani may contain talc. I do try to avoid talc in my products, but I did receive this complimentary, as well as, no, I purchased this one. So this is the color Nude Venus. This is the shade. I love the embossing. I think it's so pretty, so feminine. I love the roses. And what I like about this is kind of similar to the Jane Iredale. I really feel like anyone can pull off this blush. And it's very complementary to all skin tones. It has a luminosity to it as opposed to the shimmer. So it just really glides on your skin. It really gives that nice luminous glow to it. I just really like this one. So I will swatch this one for you too. All right, so this is this one. So this one's a little bit different. It's more like a terracotta kind of shade, I would say. But when you put it on your skin, when you really blend it, it just looks so nice, especially if you use a bronzer and then you kind of apply this a little bit on top of your bronzer. It's beautiful. I love it, and I would highly recommend it. I don't reach for it as often, if I'm being honest, as say the Jane Iredale and up next the Patrick Ta. I love this blush so much. I just got this recently. It's the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. I got this from Sephora, and this is in the color Not Too Much. It's so beautiful. I reach for this. Now, this is probably my favorite blush out of all the ones besides the Jane Iredale. I love that one. But this one I reach for because it is just so pretty. So this is the compact. I love it. And inside, this is what it looks like. So you have a powder formulation down here. I really like this because it's nude. So what I love about nude blushes, depending on the undertone, I think this is just really nice. Sorry, my cat is causing mayhem, so I do get distracted sometimes. So what I like about this one is it just is a really beautiful nude. I think if you're fair, if you have like a medium complexion, this would look really nice on you. I don't know that it would show up too much for dark complexions, but you know, maybe like a pink color or something like that would be more complimentary. This though, I would say for pale to medium complexions, it would work really nicely. And what I like about this blush the most is you have multiple options. So you have the powder formulation, which is here. This is the one that I reached for. And then you have the cream formulation, which is on top. I'll be honest, I have not yet used the cream formulation. It looks so beautiful though. I cannot wait to use it. But basically you can wear them one at a time, or you can layer the blushes on top of each other. So if you're layering, what you'll do is, I believe Patrick says to start off with the powder, and then you would put the cream on top of it to kind of create that luminosity and so forth. Really, really beautiful product. I reach for this now probably most of the week, and I do use the powder. What I love about it, it's so finely milled. It's so smooth, so pigmented. It does contain, this particular shade, a slight luminosity to it. It's stunning. So let me swatch this one for you. Okay, so it's so satisfying. I'm using my iPhone, so yeah, it's just so satisfying. Like, such a beautiful shade. I love it. It's beautiful. As I said, I think if you have fair to medium complexions, you should have this blush in your collection because it's so beautiful. And when I saw it on the Sephora website, I just knew instantly looking at it that that was like the perfect shade of blush. So with that being said, super short video. I do hope this was helpful. Please drop your comments down below. And until next time, bye guys.